Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant asked parents to be more responsible and not allow their children to remain out till late in the night while speaking on a gang rape incident of two minor girls at a beach. The remarks of Sawant, who also holds the home portfolio, have drawn severe criticism, and the Chief Minister has been reminded of the government's duty to ensure the state's law and order. Sawant said when 14-year-old stay on beach the whole night, the parents need to introspect. Just because children don't listen, we cannot put the responsibility on the government and the police. Meanwhile, stating that the law and order situation in the coastal state has deteriorated, Goa Congress spokesperson Alton Da Costa said, "Why should we fear while moving around at night? Criminals should be in jail and law-abiding citizens should be out freely moving around." Well, what Mr. Sawant said has obviously been responsible for a backlash for him as well as his party. We'll talk about this with our panelists. Joining me on the show is Urfan Mullah, BJP spokesperson, joins us from Goa. Tranjano Di Mello, Congress spokesperson from Goa, is also joining us at this point in time. Durgadas Kamath, Vice President of the Goa Forward Party, is also joining us. Dr. Charu Wali Khanna, member of the NCW, is going to be here with us as well. And last but by no means the least, Xavier Rodriguez, founder and editor-in-chief of the Goa Chronicle, also joins us on this important debate. Xavier, what should be made of this statement? A Chief Minister saying that it's the innocent, it's the citizens who need to perhaps, be mindful and watchful of their timing and not the criminals. It doesn't augur well for the party as well as the chair of the Chief Minister, because after all, he is responsible for the law and order situation. This is basically what you call in legal terms blaming the victim.
Well, Vineet, in my personal opinion, the statement of the Chief Minister of Goa is extremely poor. It is a poor statement to make in light of the facts that there is a heinous crime that has been committed on minors. Gang rape is a heinous crime. Now, what it really is doing is shifting the focus to shaming the victims who are minors rather than concentrating on the real issue. The real issue is gang rape. The real issue is of the crime that is committed in Goa. The real issue is that there were people, these accused, the four accused, were actually pretending to be Goa policemen, and that's how they targeted the young girls and their male friends. This is the Nirbhaya incident of Goa. It is important for the Chief Minister to understand the sequence of events and the psychology of the four accused. Now we learn that one of the accused is actually the government servant and works with the agricultural department, who has been suspended. A suspension is not enough. The problem is accepting it. Why do you want to shame the victim or raise questions on parenting? Goa was never an unsafe place for any woman, whether it was a girl who was below the age of 14 or 13, or whether it's a woman who's as old as 50. It never was unsafe. But today, with this incident, you are actually looking at the Nirbhaya. What is the difference between the Nirbhaya incident in Delhi and the incident that is happening at Benaulim? In fact, here there are two girls who have been sexually abused, who have been raped by four men pretending to be policemen. One of them is a government servant. So I don't think we should resort to shaming the family or parents. We should understand that this was actually premeditated a crime because it went planned with the idea of acting like policemen.
Okay.
What gave them that confidence?
Okay, let me also rope in a comment from Mr. De Mello. Mr. De Mello, if you can hear me. Mr. De Mello. Okay, I'm not sure if Mr. De Mello can hear me. Mr. De Mello, can you hear me? All right, there seems to be a problem with the audio there. We'll try and patch him in momentarily. Dr. Charu Khanna, if you can hear me, ma'am.
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
All right, what do you make of this incident? And how is the guardianship of the state distorted, smeared? When the person who's at the helm of affairs, a person who's been elected by citizens to be in charge of their safety, charging back at them and saying that it's you who needs to perhaps not be at the wrong place at the wrong time. How does that play out? With innocent citizens who have already.
Absolutely. I think you used a very pertinent word, nomenclature, guardianship of the state. It's very unfortunate that the head of a state does not know his responsibility, nor does he know anything about the law. It is the responsibility of the state to keep public spaces safe for all citizens, irrespective of whether they are adults or children. Secondly, let me just remind him that children are a special category. They are vulnerable. That's why they are called children. They may and they are always at the risk and vulnerable to indulging in inappropriate behavior. That's why we have special laws for them and they don't have a liability. Now, to put the shift, absolve the state of responsibility of looking after providing safety and shift it to the children is very unfortunate. Because if you will be aware that the POCSO Act, it talks about protection against sexual offences. That means that it recognizes, the law recognizes the fact that children are a separate category and they need protection. Unlike when we talk about the Sexual Harassment Act, which is about prevention, prohibition and redressal. So what did the state, the head of the state, do to ensure the protection of the children as the guardian? The head of the state is the guardian of these children. And for these kind of incidents to happen, irrespective of that, to make a comment after that, shifting it to the parents, when we all know that children are a special category, they are vulnerable, they are at risk, they may indulge in inappropriate behavior. That's why we have a separate law, even though we have the juvenile justice law for them. That even if they indulge, they come in conflict with the law and are allegedly involved in some kind of criminal activity, there's a separate section for them. But here, the head of the state of Goa does not seem to understand that. He wants the children to be responsible, he wants children to act like adults, and he wants to do nothing to keep the people and the citizenry safe. So it's very, very unfortunate, and shifting this blame onto the children and the parents, then what are you doing? Why have we elected you as the head of the state?
Absolutely.
We have to take the responsibility for our own safety, for our own self-defense, for our own children, for our own women. Why are you there?
Absolutely. Mr. De Mello, can you hear me now? Mr. De Mello, can you hear me now? All right, there seems to be a problem with his audio. We'll try and get that fixed momentarily. Mr. Kamath, I hope you're able to hear me.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Okay, let's get your response on what the Chief Minister said. Taking a leaf out of what Dr. Charu Khanna also said, that if citizens have to fend for themselves, then it basically challenges the entire process, the entire sanctity of the democratic process of elections. A number of chief ministers in the past have lost their jobs. Uttarakhand CMs in the past have lost their jobs for saying things which are not becoming of either the macro ideology of the party, but what he has gone on to say is absolutely unthought of.
See, I completely endorse the views made by Madam Charu. Now, coming to the Chief Minister's statement, it is completely disgraceful and unacceptable that the Chief Minister, who is heading the state, is making such statements. Instead of being a Home Minister himself, instead of protecting his citizens, being a guardian of the state, the entire citizens are like a family member. Instead of protecting your family members, instead of protecting your citizens, you are just blaming them. This is nothing but a tendency of victim shaming. This is the ideology of the Bharatiya Janata Party. This is they just blame the victims. Probably the Chief Minister doesn't understand that there is a campaign run by Honorable Prime Minister of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. I don't know whether he is aware of this campaign. And this is a statement made by the Chief Minister. He is not only to insult to our women in Goa, but also to the campaign which is started by the Honorable Prime Minister on the lines of Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao. Here you have a Chief Minister who is going and telling that don't go, move out. So instead of this, Chief Minister should have been telling his cops to patrol the beaches, provide adequate number of CCTV cameras Nothing. There's no infrastructure in the state. Rather, the chief minister is not interested in the home portfolio at all. Rather, the chief minister is busy in mining trips. And then when such incidents happen, you just blame the victims. I don't understand where we are heading towards. And probably this is the ideology of the Bharatiya Janata Party. It is coming in public domain now.
Okay. Mr. De Mello, can you hear me now, sir? Mr. De Mello? Okay, still a problem with his audio. We'll try and get that sorted out. Irfan Mullah of the BJP also joins us on the program. Mr. Irfan, can you hear me? Please unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself, sir. Mr. Irfan Mullah, अपने आप को अनम्यूट करिए सर, आपकी आवाज़ नहीं सुन पाएंगे हम. मिस्टर इरफान मुल्ला.
Yes, hello, check.
हाँ जी, I can hear you now, sir. Can you hear me? आपको मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है इरफान?
बिल्कुल.
क्या फरमाना चाहेंगे आप इस मामले में? चीफ मिनिस्टर गोवा के ये फरमाते हैं कि अगर बीच पे रात को जाएंगे आप तो आपको नहीं निकलना चाहिए क्योंकि ऐसे हादसे होने की जो गुंजाइश है वो बढ़ जाती है. और ये एक ऐसी बात है जो काफ़ी आपत्तिजनक लगी है कुछ लोगों को.
बिल्कुल. जो देखो गोवा के चीफ मिनिस्टर जो है प्रमोद सावंत जी, वो जो है गोवा की तरक्की के लिए और गोवा के लोगों के लिए दिन रात मेहनत कर रहे हैं. कोविड के सिचुएशन को जिस तरह से उन्होंने हैंडल किया है, और आज ओपोजिशन के पास कोई मुद्दा नहीं है, और जिस चीज के लिए उन्होंने जो चीज लोगों के सामने लाने की कोशिश की है, उनके स्टेटमेंट को ट्विस्ट करके जो है लोगों के सामने उन्होंने लाने की कोशिश की है. हमारे मुख्यमंत्री जो गोवा के जो लोगों को जो ये बताना चाहते हैं, देश भर के लोग ये बताना चाहते हैं कि कर्फ्यू का टाइम था, कि कर्फ्यू का मौका होने की वजह से पर्टिकुलरली उन्होंने जो है उस पेरेंट्स को या किसी भी जो है लड़की को या गोवा की किसी भी औरत को जो है उनका जो मुद्दा जो ब्लेम करने का नहीं था. उसको जो है ओपोजिशन ने इस तरह से जो है ट्विस्ट किया है और लोगों के सामने रखने की कोशिश की है कि उनका ये कहना था कि कर्फ्यू का टाइम था और कर्फ्यू के टाइम में जो है पेट्रोलिंग और गोवा की पुलिस जो है अपना काम कर रही है. और ये जो हादसा हुआ है, इस हादसा होने के बाद इमीडिएटली जो है उन कल्प्रिट को जो है अरेस्ट किया गया, और अरेस्ट करने के बाद इमीडिएटली जो उनके ऊपर एक्शन ली गई. और हमारी गोवा की पुलिस जो है इतने सक्षम है कि इमीडिएटली उनको जो है कड़ी से कड़ी सजा देने के लिए हम जो कायम है. मगर ओपोजिशन के पास आज जो मुद्दा नहीं है. आप हमारे जो है अभी गोवा बोर्ड पार्टी के जो है स्पोक्स पर्सन बता रहे थे कि जो है बेटी बचाओ और बेटी पढ़ाओ के बारे में बता रहे थे. मैं उनको ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि ये वही लोग हैं जो आज जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के जो है 2 साल पहले जो सत्ता में थे, जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी को सत्ता में लाने के लिए इन्होंने भी काम किया था. ये भी जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के जो है साथ का हिस्सा रहे थे. उस वक्त भी तो इन्हीं की जो है मदद से जो है डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंत जो है सत्ता पर आए थे. तो इस तरह की बातें आज इसलिए कर रहे हैं क्योंकि आज जो है इनके पास कोई दूसरा मुद्दा नहीं है. आज ये जो इनको जो है डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंत ने जो लूट मचा रखी थी गोवा में, उनको जो है निकाल के जो उन्होंने बाहर कर दिया, इसकी वजह से आज जो इनके पास दूसरा मुद्दा न होने की वजह से डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंत के स्टेटमेंट को इन लोगों ने जो है उसको करके जो है लोगों के सामने लाने की कोशिश की है. हमारी जो कोंकणी में जो है ये कहावत है कि जो लड़की हमारे घरों की लड़कियां जो बाहर जाती हैं तो उनको कहते हैं कि अमोरी होने के पहले जो है घर को आया जाए. एक बड़ा घर का होने के नाते मैं समझता हूं कि हर पेरेंट्स को ये अधिकार है, हर माँ बाप को ये चाहिए कि वो अपने बच्चों के ऊपर नजर रखे. ये इतना ही उन्होंने कहा था. उन्होंने ये नहीं कहा कि उनके बच्चों को ब्लेम नहीं किया चीफ मिनिस्टर ने, ना उन्होंने उनके पेरेंट्स को ब्लेम किया है चीफ मिनिस्टर आपने. उन्होंने सिर्फ इतने कहा कि बीइंग अ चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ गोवा, कर्फ्यू का मौका है, कर्फ्यू का टाइम चल रहा है. आज एक छोटा सा एक्सीडेंट हो जाए, माइनर अगर बच्चा अगर गाड़ी लेकर घर में से बाहर जाता है, उसका अगर एक्सीडेंट होता है तो इसकी जिम्मेदारी जो है वो जो है उनके पेरेंट्स पर आती है. तो ये चीजें जो है चीफ मिनिस्टर जो लोगों की नजर में रखना चाहते थे कि आप वो न ही जो है उस बच्चों को ब्लेम कर रहे हैं, न वो पेरेंट्स को ब्लेम कर रहे हैं. उनका जो कहने का मकसद इतना ही था कि हम अपने बच्चों पर नजर रखें. और मैं समझता हूं कि हर चीफ मिनिस्टर को अधिकार है कि वो इस तरह की बातें कहें. यहाँ पर जो उन्होंने कहीं भी न उस पेरेंट्स को उन्होंने गिल्टी कहा है, न उन्होंने कहीं भी वो माइनर लड़कियों को जो है उन्होंने गिल्टी कहा है. बस ओपोजिशन ने इस मुद्दे को उछाला है ताकि इनके पास कोई और दूसरा मुद्दा नहीं.
ऑपोजिशन ये भी कहती है इरफान जी कि पिछले कुछ सालों में जो गोवा की जो लॉ एंड ऑर्डर जो स्थिति है वो बद से बदतर हो गई है, और इसका सुझाव करने की बजाय जो नागरिक हैं गोवा के उनको हिदायत दी जा रही है कि आप ये करें, आप वो करें. मिस्टर डिमेलो, कैन यू हेयर मी नाउ?
Now I can hear you.
All right, okay. उरफान जी मेरी बात का जवाब दीजिए and then we'll get Mr. De Mello in.
जी बताइए।
I have not heard what they have spoken.
Okay, well, Mr. De Mello, in all honesty, what Mr. Irfan said, that the opposition is trying to make a mole out of a mountain. Even if the Chief Minister went on to say something like this, it should not be taken out of context. I want you to respond to that.
See, Urfan should understand that the Chief Minister is answering a question and the issue on the floor of the House. He can't be talking moralities over there. Moralities, he could have spoken for some cultural function if he was addressing some parents in a school or something of that sort. On the floor of the House, when you say that the parents should also take responsibility, fair enough, but the question is on the floor of the House, by saying that you are deflecting your responsibility and trying to show that the state is not responsible for this crime. It is the Chief Minister's responsibility to see that every citizen at every point of the day and night is protected. If he has failed to do so, he has to accept his responsibility and with all humility accept that there was a problem in the policing and his department should have been more cautious during the night on these beaches where people go, especially today Goans, get the beaches more open than often than earlier, because it should be crowded by the tourists and the Goans do not have an opportunity to go to the beaches. So therefore, the Chief Minister, by making a statement, has made his stand very clear that is so insensitive to the governance of this country. And this is the BJP culture. The BJP culture, we have seen it happening in Gujarat, where a lady was snooping was going on. It is like entering into her bedroom without her permission. So if somebody else rapes, the government itself was involved in it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. De Mello, I see your point. Mr. Irfan, आप इसके बारे में कुछ कहना चाहेंगे कि ठीक है, माँ बाप की जिम्मेदारी है कि बच्चों का ख्याल रखें, पर अपनी जिम्मेदारी से चीफ मिनिस्टर क्या एक तरह से पीछा छुड़ा सकते हैं ये बोल के कि इसमें स्टेट की कोई गलती नहीं, अगर ये गैंग रेप हुआ है और सिर्फ पेरेंट्स को ही बच्चों का ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि वो कितनी रात को बीत जाते हैं नहीं जाते?
नहीं, चीफ मिनिस्टर ने कभी ये नहीं कहा कि ये बच्चे की जिम्मेदारी है या पेरेंट्स की जिम्मेदारी है। चीफ मिनिस्टर इस बात को कभी जो कतई जो इस बात को नहीं कह सकते कि पेरेंट्स जो है या बच्चा किसी जो इस तरह की जो जिम्मेदार है। चीफ मिनिस्टर ने ये सिर्फ कहा, सिर्फ इतना ही कहा है कि पेरेंट जो है अपने बच्चों पे नजर रखें। मैं समझता हूं कि इस बात को कहने का हर एक माँ बाप जो है अपने बच्चों को कहते हैं, घर के बड़े जो है अपने बच्चों को, ये एक हमारी देश की परंपरा है। हमारा देश जिस कल्चर से आता है, यहाँ पर जो है हम अपने बच्चों को, चाहे वो मेरी भी कल बेटी हो, मेरी भी अपनी बेटी है, मेरी बेटी को भी मैं ये जरूर कहूंगा कि बाबा वो जहाँ जा रही है उसका ध्यान रखे। यहाँ पे चीफ मिनिस्टर ने कभी नहीं कहा, चीफ मिनिस्टर कभी इस बात को कतई नहीं कहना चाहेंगे कि वहां पर वो जो बच्चा जो है या विक्टिम जो है या फिर उसके पेरेंट जो यहाँ पर जिम्मेदार है। इस बात को जो है ट्विस्ट करके जो है आज जो है लोगों के सामने लाने की कोशिश की जा रही है। चीफ मिनिस्टर के नाम जो कहीं ना कहीं जो इसमें ड्रैग करने की कोशिश की जा रही है।
Okay, Mr. De Mello, you want to respond to that? Then I'll go to the other panelists.
See, again, he's trying to say that it is a moral response to every parent. Let's not deny that factor. But are you making Goa another case like Nirbhaya? And what is the message? Goa is a tourist destination place. What is the message you are giving to every person from it has got international ramifications. The people who are entering the state are now going to believe that they have to take care of themselves or the state will protect them. Because it is a situation that the matter was discussed on the floor of the House. This is very important which Urfan Bhai should understand. Urfan does not understand what is morally, could have been, again I am repeating, could have been spoken at some function. Taking this also as an example. But the question is, on the floor of the House, he had to accept his total responsibility and to make matters worse. A driver of the cabinet minister, deputy chief minister, was involved in it because he was emboldened that his boss would summon, and there were charges on the floor of the House that there were pressure being brought on the investigation agency not to try to escape the act of POSCO on them. This was made on the floor of the House. It's not my charge.
All right. Okay. Mr. Kamath wanted to come in. Mr. Kamath. You want to say something to what?
See, Irfan, BJP spokesperson has been saying that Chief Minister has not made a statement. I was present in the House, in the opposition lobby when the Honorable Chief Minister made this statement. Not only that, today around 3 p.m., Chief Minister has given a bite to ANI. I have a video of that, which I will share if you all want it. Wherein he has clearly, categorically made this statement. I think you all should play this video so that people of country watch it. What a BJP Chief Minister is speaking about, how a BJP Chief Minister is speaking about of a rape incident where he's blaming a victim just to try and protect a driver who is a part of a Deputy Chief Minister's OSC's office, as said by the Congress spokesperson Kajan Dimelo. This is utter shocking, which means that there was a pressure on the South Goa police to protect this guy. Fortunately that the opposition took up this issue, rock solid on the floor of the House. Chief Minister was forced to suspend the driver today morning, and he placed the suspension copy on the table of the House. This is what we are heading towards. Again, I'm saying there is no infrastructure on the beaches. There is no patrolling is not happening. Secondly, Bharatiya Janata Party spokesman spoke about curfew. Where was the curfew when JP Nadda came 2 days back? Why is he not speaking about the curfew? There was a huge Dol Tasha party like on the airport when JP Nadda came in. Where was the curfew at that time? Curfew happens only for our women, our ladies who just go out of the families on the beaches at night. Your government has failed. The Chief Minister completely failed. The Home Minister has to resign, or else if he can't handle the portfolio of the Home Minister.
Okay, Mr. De Mello. Okay.
With mining fleet, the Chief Minister has to shed his portfolio and appoint a full-time Home Minister for the state of Goa, at least for the remaining 6 months, because we are heading towards the election, and I am sure this government is going to bite the dust and they are going to come in single digits in future.
Okay, Mr. De Mello, quickly, I'm going to take comments from Savio as well after this. Mr. De Mello, quickly.
See, the Goa Forward spokesperson has no moral, legal or political right to speak against this Chief Minister. This curse that has come upon the Goans of the BJP government was brought by this Goa Forward party. First, who had cursed late Mr. Manohar Parrikar, backstabbed the people, supported him, and saying that it would be only Chief Minister Parrikar, nobody else. The moment they got a Deputy Chief Minister, they got some portfolios, they supported this Chief Minister. This Chief Minister has been brought in by them, an insensitive Chief Minister, and the people of Goa are suffering because of them. They are only talking now because they have been kicked out. They have not left the party. They were kicked out of the government. This is very important.
Okay, Savio, all right, Savio, hold on 1 second.
Let me know.
One second. I want Savio to come in on this. Savio, I want you to come in on this.
You know, the sad part is some of my friends on the panel out here, people I know, they're missing the most important aspect of this entire crime. That these 4 accused pretended to be policemen.
Correct.
Why did they get that confidence that they could get away with gang raping 2 minor girls? You might argue and say that the girls should not have been out at night, they were young of age. But does that mean that because they were young of age, because they were out at night, they deserve to be raped? That by far is a disgraceful statement. Because that's what you insinuate.
That's what you insinuate.
Why did those 4 accused pretend to be policemen? What gave them that confidence? Why is the government of Goa not answering this question? You are right. Irfan Mullah is absolutely right saying that there is a curfew. But when those kids were out in the curfew, which was the place that was allowed to continue in the night for the kids to be there? Will you look at that?
All right. Yeah.
You don't want to play politics on rape?
Okay.
You don't have any shame. 2 minor girls in Goa, in South Goa, where we live. And you want to play politics?
All right. Okay.
Blame the parents, blame the kids. Why is the driver only suspended and not terminated?
All right. Dr. Khanna, you wanted to come in? Please go ahead, ma'am.
Yes, sir. comment that what Mr. Irfanullah is saying that it's been twisted out of context और ये तो सिर्फ कह रहे थे कि आप अपनी बेटियों पर नजर रखें या बच्चों पे नजर रखें. I mean, parents don't need to tell that. To be told that by the chief minister. Parents know what is their responsibility, and if he is telling them, maybe he can go in a school and give at a PTA meeting. He may give this, but at the floor of the house to make a comment like that, it's really atrocious. It's insinuating. That's what Mr. DeMello before me, the speaker has said. It's insinuating that what's been done to you, you deserve it. Which is really unfortunate. And I don't want to get into the politics of it, but I think the mindsets of our leaders there's something really drastically wrong with that. Because it's not only this party, even in Delhi, when many years ago we had a female chief minister and a girl was sexually assaulted at around 8 p.m. who was driving, she was a journalist. They said, why was she out? I mean, every time a state government wants to, just deflect the issue, absorb themselves of any responsibility, they say, why are you out? We know crimes will happen. We know even the police may be arresting the culprits and the accused. We're not on that. We're on the mindset which is being reflected in these atrocious statements. But these statements are emboldening the criminals. Then they will think it's okay. If the chief minister thinks that,
Okay.
well, it's not like, let's also do it.
उरफान मुल्ला जी, एक हमारे पास वक्त की कमी है. क्या ऐसा ही होगा हमारे देश में कि अगर जहां गुनाह होगा वहां पर जो परपेट्रेटर है उसको हिदायत ना देने की बजाय आप जो विक्टिम हैं उसको हिदायत देंगे? क्या हर एक क्राइम का एक यही हल है? और अगर ऐसी बात एक मुख्यमंत्री करता भी है तो काफ़ी उदाहरण भी है हमारे देश में और आपकी पार्टी के भी चीफ मिनिस्टर्स के उदाहरण हैं जो गलत वाक्यों की वजह से अपना पद खो चुके हैं. और गोवा में भी इलेक्शंस आएंगे और हो सकता है ये जो एपिसोड है करंट चीफ मिनिस्टर सावंत जी के लिए अच्छा ना उभरे. उरफान जी, अनम्यूट करिए अपने आप को. आप म्यूटेड हैं, अनम्यूट करिए. उरफान जी, यू आर म्यूटेड. उरफान जी, यू आर म्यूटेड. उरफान, हाँ, गो अहेड. जी.
जिन्होंने ये गुनाह किया है उनको कड़ी से कड़ी सजा दी जाएगी. मैं वापस कह रहा हूं कि चीफ मिनिस्टर साहब ने जो कभी इस तरह से नहीं कहा कि वो विक्टिम जो है जिनके ऊपर ये हुआ है, माइनर जो है उनके ऊपर जो उन्होंने दोषी नहीं ठहराया, न उन्होंने पेरेंट्स को दोषी ठहराया है. जो ओपोनेंट है वो उनको जो है और दूसरा मुद्दा नहीं है. चीफ मिनिस्टर को जो है बदनाम करने के अलावा वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ अपनी राजनीतिक जो रोटियां जो सेकने के पीछे पड़े हुए हैं. जिन्होंने सरकार को सपोर्ट कर रहे थे आज सरकार के जो है बाहर जिनको रखा गया है उनको सरकार से बाहर रखा गया और बाहर रखने की वजह से आज इस तरह की बातें कर रहे हैं. और मैं समझता हूँ कि जो ओपोनेंट है ये सिर्फ और सिर्फ उल्लू जो है सीधा करने के लिए जो काम कर रहे हैं. मैं समझता हूँ कि चीफ मिनिस्टर साहब का जो है चीज को जो है दूसरी तरफ ले जाने का जो है पूरा जो है ये लोग जिम्मेदारी उठा रहे हैं. चीफ मिनिस्टर साहब जो कभी जो है वहां पर जो दोषी नहीं ठहराएंगे. हमारा जो काम जो इन्होंने जो गुनाह किया है उनको कड़ी से कड़ी सजा देने का काम भारतीय जनता पार्टी करेगी. लॉ एंड ऑर्डर गोवा में लॉ एंड ऑर्डर इतना अच्छा है जितनी जहां पे इंसाफ हुआ है 2018 के केस में गोवा में जहां पर जो है गोवा में आपका खुद का मंत्री उसको करने की कोशिश की है. गोवा में जितना क्राइम गोवा में जितना क्राइम हुआ है 24 जो है कल्प्रिट्स को लाकर सलाखों के पीछे रखने का काम पुलिस सबसे सक्षम और गोवा की पुलिस जो इस तरह के काम करने के कि जो है सक्षम है और गोवा की पुलिस इस तरह से काम कर रही है. मैं समझता हूं कि और जो बाकी के आप
उरफान जी
प्रमोद सावंत जो पूरा काम कर रहे हैं.
उरफान जी, किसी को अपनी जिम्मेदारी याद कराने से पहले किसी भी पब्लिक ऑफिसर को या मुख्यमंत्री को अपनी जिम्मेदारी पहले समझनी चाहिए और दूसरों को बाद में हिदायत देनी चाहिए कि क्या सही है क्या गलत है.
चीफ मिनिस्टर जो है अपनी जिम्मेदारियों से कहीं नहीं भाग रहे हैं.
भागने की बात नहीं है.
अपनी जिम्मेदारियां पूरी जो हुनरमंदी के साथ निभा रहे हैं. चीफ मिनिस्टर साहब अपनी जिम्मेदारियों को बखूबी निभा रहे हैं और मैं समझता हूं कि ओपोनेंट के पास
वो हम देख रहे हैं. उरफान जी, हम देख रहे हैं
इसके लिए आज वो इस तरह
उरफान जी, हम देख रहे हैं किस तरीके से जिम्मेदारियां निभाई जा रही है, पर बहरहाल थैंक यू एवरीवन फॉर बीइंग अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस वंडरफुल शो।
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.